guys. We have corporate conversations with us now going forward. We have Ajay Kapoor, he's the CEO at Suzlon, joining us this morning to give us a perspective as to how Q1 has panned out, but also overall, how's the sector and the space, panning out for us. Ajay, great having you. Let me first start off with the kind of growths that you're penciling in and the kind of capacity increases that we're expecting to see in FY27. First, give us that macro picture, and thereafter, we'll try to push you on with regard to how the business is evolving.
Good morning and good to be on the show.
Great.
Yeah, so we've had a very good start to the current financial year. Q1, we registered one of our highest ever deliveries. We had installations of close to 260 megawatts, which is 2 times the same number last year. We did a RR of close to 505 megawatts, and our revenue was also up about 23%. This is amongst the best in the Q1 series. Our current installed capacity is 4,500 megawatts. And the guidance we have given the market for FY31 is to have an order book of close to 15,000 megawatts with a sales of close to 10,000, and our asset under management under our service arm of close to 70,000 megawatts. So those are the big numbers, and very excited about this.
Okay, Ajay, hi, morning. Lots of updates trickling in on the order win front. You've bagged a recent project from Torrent Green, and just yesterday you've broken ground on projects worth 10,000 crore rupees in Andhra Pradesh. Give us a sense of what kind of revenue visibility do all of these project wins give you? What could the commissioning timelines here be?
Yeah, so first of all, we're very excited with the partnership we have with Andhra Pradesh. This dates back 2 decades. Yesterday, we had a function where we announced 1,325 megawatts of projects. And these, when they go into full fruition, would entail a revenue of or unlock a total investment of close to 10,500 crores. It will generate close to 1,600 direct indirect jobs. We expect these projects to get completed over a period of next 18 to 24 months. As regards Andhra Pradesh, today Suzlon over the last 2 decades has an installed base of close to 1,600 megawatt, which is by far the highest by us in a state. And we have current projects under execution of another 1,000 megawatts, which is order book situation. I think the way AP is unlocking its value through various data centers, attracting IT investments, what we really need is a FDRE power, the green power, which is 24/7. That's where Suzlon's 2.0 strategy comes into play. And we're very happy to partner both with the state as well as with the leading corporates and platforms who wish to work with us in order to give 24/7 green power. So that's something on the Andhra side. As regards our order book, we are very happy that we recently had another order from Torrent, taking our partnership to one of the biggest partnerships in the country. Today, our order book is close to 6,100 megawatts. And Torrent alone is now extending between 3 states of Gujarat, Karnataka, and MP, close to 1.3 gigawatts. We expect these projects to get completed over the next 18 to 24 months.
Okay. Ajay, just very quickly getting your perspective with regard to EBITDA. Operating efficiency hasn't fully played out like the way most were hoping in Q1. Does that change in Q2? Does it change in H2 as execution also starts to pick up since you do stronger execution in H2? How should one look at that number?
Good question. First of all, let me get some, facts on the sector. Generally, H2 is always stronger than H1, as you rightly mentioned. So clearly, H2 is generally for the last couple of years, if you see, because the monsoon is behind us and you get a good 6 months to execute. So I'm expecting that also to play out this year. Over the last few years, we have demonstrated that we have constantly focused on one hand getting the revenues, on the other hand also getting the bottom line going upstream. So I think that doesn't change. As part of Suzlon 2.0, we need to also start investing for the future. We need to get new products out. We need to build new markets. We are also investing in the brand. We are also now seriously working in our DevCo model. In fact, 1 gigawatt plus of orders that we have won in the quarter one, 60% of those orders have come from DevCo. And DevCo is so important for us because it solves the long-term issues which are in the wind sector, which is availability of land as well as permits. So these are the investments which have gone in that direction, because of which there was 40 to 50 crores of investment for the future, which reflected in our Q1. But if you really look at the Q1 numbers per se, our EBITDA was closer to 600 crores. Margins were close to 16%. We believe that our quarter two and H2 should be stronger. And we are committed to deliver the industry leading numbers in the sector. And that's what really excites us.
How much better, Ajay? Does it go to 17, 18%? That's typically what you guide for, but you give a plus minus 2%. So full year, you still do 17, 18?
So, rather not getting into the numbers because,
Sure.
that's where the nuances come into play. But I would rather say that, the order book is healthy. We are winning back more and more customers, as I've demonstrated. Just a recent order also from a very marquee customer. We are winning our, new order book in various states. Andhra is a great story. We are adding and ramping up capacity. With scale, our leverage will play out, and I think that's what will help us keep delivering industry-leading margins.
Right. Okay. So that's on the margin front and the kind of execution or ramp up that we're expecting to see, especially in the second half. Ajay, talk to us about your plans in the BESS segment. I understand that you're in discussion with potential BESS partners and you're targeting 3.1 gigawatt of BESS by FY31. How far along are you on that plan?
So, we unfurled our Suzlon 2.0 strategy in the month of June. So currently we are in a stage of active engagement with the BS partners, as you rightly mentioned. A few are in the advanced stages. The team has been ramped up. Simultaneously, our technology teams have developed complete tech play, which will help us in the system which integrates energy management across solar, BESS, as well as wind. We believe that's the key because today the big challenge for the sector is the grid stability. And you have seen the challenges which the sector is facing because of that. So on one hand, we are working in getting our best play in place. You rightly mentioned for 3 gigawatt that's what the plan is. I think in the coming quarters, we'll come and speak to you more about it. Currently, we are in an active stage of discussions. I'm looking at the next 2 to 3 quarters to get this into action. However, what's important is we already started developing our energy management systems, and that pilot orders we already started taking from some customers. That also tells us how the whole energy balancing will play out because that I think is going to be the key how to make this work.
Understood. And Ajay, going ahead, in fact, first of all, the kind of balance sheet cleanup that Suzlon has done in terms of your debt repayment is credible. What next for the company? You're practically debt-free now. Where does all the incremental cash flow go? What's the allocation looking like?
So good question. Yes, I think last 3 years, if you look at it, an average CAGR growth of 55% has been there, and that has also alongside balance sheet actions made Suzlon, a cash positive company. We continue to accumulate cash. Our current year plan is close to 600-700 crores on the capex side. We are also investing some allocations for the DevCo. DevCo allocation more goes into the working capital because that's where you need to put money for the land and permits. So these are the two big ticket ones. We are also developing new platforms and products. Currently, 5X product has already been launched. We already secured the first order. We are in active discussions for the pipeline of future business in this regard. We are developing our geographical diversification, which is also part of Suzlon 2.0, wherein we are looking at FY31 having an order book of close to 3 gigawatt and our sales of close to 1 gigawatt. Alongside investments in making the ecosystem, which I mentioned, the energy management of best solar is where our time is spent. So I think I'm very excited about the way the company is shaping up.
And lastly, Ajay, before we let you go, repowering as a segment is somewhere where you're seeing tremendous growth potential. Talk to us about what's the latest update on repowering, any order wins on that front, and what could this segment look like by the end of this fiscal?
So repowering is a great story. If we really look at it at a very high level, helicopter view, you will have close to 25 gigawatt of repowering, which will come up now. Now, can we capture everything? The answer is it's tricky because many of these wind sites were taken 20, 25 years back. Now, there's a lot of people who've come around it. In those times, these were rural areas, and now they've become part of cities, clusters. So that's where the challenge comes in. Having said that, we have done layering of this. And when we apply a lens of various layers, we still find a sizable market which exists, which Suzlon is very capable of, capturing. From the government, there's a lot of also support and push to enable it. The positive for repowering is that these sites are one of the best sites, the best wind sites, and if you are able to modernize the turbines there by keeping the same structures, then it's a win-win. We are currently also investing in developing products in repowering, rather than spilling out which orders. But let me tell you that a few of the leading companies with whom we work have given us pilot projects. We hope that end of this year we should have a decent order book coming from our repowering, both in retail segment as well as in CNI segment.
Okay, Ajay, thank you so much for coming in and speaking to us. We'll let you go. A very interesting story evolving, and of course, we'll keep chatting with you on a timely basis to get those updates.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.